Now, keeping your beard lined up is essential if you want it to look its absolute best. Well, in today's video, guys, I'm going to be giving you a very simple tutorial on how you can line up your beard. Let's get into it. Now, for this tutorial, you're going to need a few items. First is a fine-tooth comb or a fine-tooth mustache comb, a liner. Now, if you don't have a liner, you can use your traditional beard grooming tool. Just the closer the blade is to the guard, the finer line you're going to get. You are going to need a razor. Now, I'm using a cartridge razor. What a lot of people don't know is if you actually turn the cartridge razor over, you have a straight razor on the back. If you have your own dedicated straight razor, it'll be even better. The first part of this tutorial is to wash your face with hot water so you can reduce the amount of irritation. You can go ahead and use a shaving cream if it's clear. If it's not, you're better off just going without shaving cream. So now that my face is washed, first thing we're gonna do is brush all your beard hairs down. So now I personally like to start at the neck. So the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna find your Adam's apple. You're gonna go find the top ridge. My top ridge is right here, and you're gonna trim any hair beneath that. Okay, now that that's cleared up, the second thing you wanna do, may seem a little goofy, but this is how you get the best line underneath your neck. You're gonna tilt your head back, and you see this line that I have going. You're gonna take your liner, and you're gonna work on that line. Now that you have that line, you're going to go over and shave it with the razor. It's good to line it up first with the liner so if you mess up, you still have that little bit of hair that you can use to correct rather than going with the razor first. By the way, make sure your razor is sharp. It'll do a much better job. So first run the razor underneath some hot water. All right, not too bad. The neck is cleaned up. Now we're gonna move on to the sideburns. Now the sideburns, in my opinion, are the easiest part. I'm not even gonna use liner, but if you wanna make sure it's crispy, use a liner, then go over with a razor. So what you wanna do is start with one side. You're gonna find the top part of your sideburn, and you're gonna just keep the line going from your ear to where it starts. And you're just gonna do that all the way down till it connects to this part, this side right here. Just pass over once more. It's important that you do this in front of a mirror and have a smaller mirror nearby so you can quickly check your angles. Now if you want to check if it's perfectly even from your sideburn to your jaw, what you want to do is you want to turn to the side, open your jaw, and see if there's a good line. Now, depending on how structured your jaw is, that will determine how high or how low you can go. Because for me, I personally went a little above the ridge of the top of my Adam's apple. For you, it might be a little lower, maybe even a little higher. You gotta play around with it. It's not gonna be perfect your first time, but this is a good way to start. The third part, we're going on to the mustache and goatee area. For this, I really recommend starting with a comb to brush it all down and use the liner first. To start off with your top lip. So if you see, I have hairs that kind of go past into the top of my lip. What I'm going to do is make sure all of them stop at the top of my upper lip. Make sure to constantly keep brushing the hairs down so you get every single hair. And this is a lot harder to do in front of a camera than a mirror. And the next part is completely optional, but I personally like to have the inside of my goatee just completely bald, but that's personal preference, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it anyway. Those hairs down, now I'm gonna go over with a razor and make it extra crispy. And by the way, I'm looking at the mirror that my camera's on. There we go. It's a bit better, a bit more cleaned up. This part is the trickiest, and that's gonna be the top part of your mustache, because we're gonna get rid of this that looks like it goes into your nose. So again, we're gonna comb it down. This time, you're gonna have to pout your lip. Again, take your razor and be careful, take your time. This for me is the hardest part. There you have it. It's not too bad. I know my beard's hard to see because it's blonde, but if I come really close, you can see it's a bit more edged up. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna square off the mustache so it connects more to the goatee rather than the cheek. So again, you can use your liner first as a guideline. I'm gonna do that. Puff, push in your cheeks. It's gonna make it very easier. That's done. Go again with the razor. And there you have it. Now it's a bit more squared off. And the last part is going to be the cheek and the front part of the sideburn. Now this gets difficult, but you got to try your hardest. So follow with me. So first thing we're going to do, comb all the hairs down again. Follow the line from all the way up here, all the way down here. Now if you have any hairs that are above the line, go ahead and trim it. Start with your liner, then go with the razor, because this is a hard part just to get both sides even. Then with the razor. Now take your time, make it perfect. It's fucking hot here. That's pretty much it, guys. Now, one last thing, just make sure to comb everything down. Make sure you got everything evenly. If you have to, go double check, triple check, make sure you got every spot done. The thing I'm gonna do is just gonna put on some aftershave all over the spot just to keep that area nice and clean. And that's it for me today, guys. If you found this video helpful, give it a big thumbs up. Comment your opinion down below. I would love to read it. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe for more content. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.